Ready? You ready? Okay. Good morning. We're going to call the Tuesday, May 26, 2026 meeting to order with the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please pray with me. Dear Lord, as we reflect on this country over the past week with Memorial Day, we thank our veterans and we thank those that have left us that have done so much for this country. We ask you today to guide us through this meeting to make the decisions for Seneca County. Amen.
Roll call.
Commissioner Frankert,
Here.
Commissioner Bustecker,
Here.
Commissioner Paradiso.
Here. I will accept a motion to approve the digital audio video recordings of the previous board session from Tuesday, May 19th, 2026.
Moved. Second.
Okay, roll call.
Commissioner Paradiso,
Yes.
Commissioner Bustecker,
Yes.
Commissioner Frankert.
Yes. All right, so we have an appointment today for the vacation of the Burley Camp tile project.
Yes, we have the public hearing, and I have a sign-in sheet for the hearing for the tile vacation.
Me?
Okay, go ahead.
You want me to-
You want to talk
okay,
about
you're
it?
taking yours
Terry,
tomorrow.
yeah,
Don't worry.
come on up, yep.
Unless you guys want to run this one. So, most vacation projects we deal with the commissioner's office and through our office are for property vacations, for alley vacations. And so, a lot of subdivisions were created in the 1800s. There's paper streets going through people's yard, and they want to get rid of that property, just make it into their yard. So, the commissioners have been given that authority through Ohio Revised Code of establishing an improvement, which a vacation, building a road, vacating a road, rebuilding a road, they're all called improvements according to state law. There's another part of the law dealing with ditch maintenance and the permanent and perpetual maintenance of drainage works of improvement, conservation works of improvement. So, at some time in the past, it's hard to tell when, sometime between the 1950s and today, landowners came together and decided they wanted to petition the commissioners to build this improvement, to build this project. And in order for the commissioners to be involved at that time, the Soil and Water Conservation District, now the Seneca Conservation District, would have been involved preparing the plans, the specifications. The county engineer's office, my department, would be in charge of the formalities of making sure that the process is done correctly, doing the engineer's estimate, working with the landowner and the contractor, and ultimately the commissioners working with both of our departments having that ultimate authority. But in order for government to be involved in that process, the landowners had to agree, always have to agree, to make that improvement permanent and perpetual maintenance. All right, so not only did government help build that facility or build that improvement, but it also goes to the ditch maintenance department at the conservation office for permanent and perpetual maintenance. Well, we learned probably 20 years ago when we had the only other one in Seneca County that I know of, as long as I have been here, in 34 years, it's only the second vacation of a ditch or drain. So permanent and perpetual is neither permanent nor perpetual. It's just permanent and perpetual until they don't want to do it anymore. All right? Kind of silly. You would think permanent and perpetual would mean it goes forever. So the Burley Camp Tile Project is a, come on in, how are you?
Not too bad.
Is a one landowner project, all right, which is very odd. Most projects we do petition because there's enough landowners involved in the process that organizing them to go do your piece on your own, and your piece on your own, and your piece on your own, nearly impossible. So they all need to come together as a group of people, and we do one design. It may increase size as it gets bigger, as it goes downstream, but we take care of the design of that, the organization of that, and it just runs through their property. So the Burley Camp Tile Project, for instance, is a project that was established, built, helped, we don't fund it, government doesn't, but we run the process. And he's been paying maintenance, ditch maintenance, for years and years and years to maintain this tile, to inspect this tile every year, pay for the computers, the employees, all of the administrative costs of this, and finally decided that no longer wants to do that. All right, does not want to pay for that anymore, doesn't want this to be on maintenance anymore. The biggest reason is that he's moving it in this particular situation, all right? The last one we did, they just didn't want it on maintenance anymore. But this one, this tile is being abandoned, right? I mean, they're abandoning this tile for a more modern tile, a new tile, and it's all on his property. So he's like, I want to vacate this ditch or drain and just deal with it myself from now on, all right? So, does that make sense? So in our office, in my department, our responsibility is to ensure the county commissioners that at one time, my office, whoever held my job, when this was petitioned, had to tell the commissioners they believe that the benefit of this project, the public benefit outweighs the public cost. Okay? And that's the only way it can get done. If I stood there and we had a petition today and I stood before the commissioners and said, it's my opinion that the cost outweighs the public good, they would probably deny the project. So me standing here today, I have to tell the commissioners that, in my opinion, that after all these years, enough things have changed, that the benefit of vacating outweighs the harm to the public. And so that's why I come up and first explain that this isn't something we do very often, so anybody listening or watching, and you here today can understand why we're even doing this. And if the commissioners decide to go ahead and vacate this, which would be our recommendation to do, especially because it's not even going to exist anymore after they put the new tile in, that it will go off of maintenance, it will go off of the maintenance books, off the records. Any money that is in that fund today would be returned to the landowners, if there is even any money left in that fund. But that's kind of where we are today, and so I don't know if anyone here to speak on behalf of yes or no. Considering there's only one landowner involved, it would only be the landowner, and I don't think anyone's here representing the land. Are you okay, you're representing, so any,
Roger Lang.
yeah, yep. But I don't know, do you have anything you wanted to?
No, I think they could have improved without putting a new one in, but that was their choice. So, I mean, the original group main went through woods. The landowner at the time wouldn't let the farmer keep it, let's say, just mowed, and you have trees that have grown up, they're probably in that main.
Yeah.
They would have had to been taken out, probably have somebody like DARS come in, clean it out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I still have in that group main, because there's a low spot where water comes through, I have what they call a higginbottom to kind of
Okay.
get surface water to go into that group main. And there's other mains there, I have no idea which one's the group main, which one's my main.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff and
Okay.
everything, so.
But you're not speaking against the improvement, okay.
No, I mean, they've already put in their new tile and
Yeah.
everything, and it is what it is.
Right, okay. Any questions about the process, other than that? Any questions from the commissioners?
We went out and viewed it about a month ago.
About a month ago, yeah. So it's kind of funny, maybe not funny, to me, I guess, that Ohio law is so similar on the way we vacate ditches and drains compared to properties. However, with properties, the county commissioners can view and vacate on the same day. All right, but a ditch or drain, you can view and then have to wait 30 days of public notice before you can vacate the ditch or drain. So why is it? I have no idea. Somebody a long time ago at the state legislature decided that's the way it would be, and we follow Ohio law. So, but yeah, so we are 30 days plus whatever, how many days to make sure that we meet the minimum standards for Ohio Revised Code, and the commissioners can hear testimony today. If you have something to say it. This is your one chance to speak your mind. You have one chance before they make their decision. When they make their decision, it's final. So if there's a question you have, if there's something you have, that's why we're here. That's why we meet in public, in the light of day, to make sure the commissioners can hear everything you have to say, and hey, all the information they can get. If you don't speak, they don't know, and their decision could be made on less information that they necessarily need or want. All right? So with that, yeah, it's our recommendation, of course, like I had said, that the benefit does outweigh the cost to the public, so.
Okay, so we need to, we have a resolution for us?
Yeah, we have a
Okay, thank you.
resolution.
Mark Zimmerman?
Yeah, thanks, Mark.
Yep.
I guess before I read that is, I'm the new county administrator. I'll introduce myself, Matt Klaus, and glad to see you all here. So, but yeah, we'll move into the resolution. We have a resolution granting the vacation of the Berlekamp Wagner Tile Main B Group Number 12-260 to propose to the commissioners.
Make a motion
I'll second.
to vacate it? To vacate? Oh, it's not. Thank you.
They have lunch.
More coffee.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. All right. Roll call?
Okay. Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes.
Commissioner Bustecker?
Yes.
Commissioner Franker?
Yes.
Okay.
We have another resolution.
Yes, and we have a resolution authorizing a refund to the landowners within the Berlekamp Wagner Tile Main B Group Number 12-260.
Make a motion.
Okay. Second. Roll call?
Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes.
Commissioner Bustecker?
Yes.
Commissioner Franker?
Yes.
No, sorry, I should have left it that way.
Okay, very good.
Thank you. And you're back to your meeting by 2. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks for coming in.
They got it. Hey. They took care of it. All right. So we're going to move into, we have a proclamation for Foster Care Month.
All right.
Commissioner Bustecker has a proclamation. See you, Mr. Lang.
Thank you.
See you, Roger. Yep.
All right, proclamation, Board of County Commissioners, Seneca County, Ohio. Whereas throughout 2025, there were 56 children and youth in foster care in Seneca County, and whereas parents, caseworkers, foster families worked together, made it possible for over 27 children and youth to be reunified with their families, and whereas more than 67 Seneca County children were placed with kinship caregivers who play a vital role in nurturing family connections, and whereas there are currently 10 certified foster families licensed by Seneca County Department of Jobs and Family Services to committed to providing safe, healthy, temporary homes for children who cannot safely remain with their primary families. And whereas these remarkable foster families provide lifelong love and support for children to increase positive outcomes for them and ensure that their voices are heard. And whereas the Ohio Department of Jobs and Family Services and other public and private children care organizations work diligently to ensure that Ohio's children have temporary or permanent safe and loving homes. And now therefore be it resolved that we, the Board of Commissioners of Seneca County, do hereby proclaim May 2026 Foster Care Month throughout Seneca County. Encourage all Ohioans to recognize the valuable services of kinship and foster caregivers. In witness thereof, we, the Board of Seneca County Commissioners, have hereunto set our hand to this proclamation this 26th day of May in the year of our Lord, 2026. Commissioner Anthony Paradiso, Bill Franker, and Brent Bustecker.
Thank you. Lauren, you want to come up, and whoever would like to come with you?
We're all gonna come up.
All right, very good. Thank you. That's great.
Good morning. So we have our Administrator for Children's Services, Jen Schumacher, with us today, and then our Placement Supervisor, Crystal Smith. And I think Crystal wants to share some stats with you guys.
I do. So we currently have 13 licensed foster homes. That has gone up since those stats. We have 1 licensed treatment foster home, And we are out there recruiting more homes. We have been at the Terra State NAMI Walk. We have been at Child Abuse Prevention that we had here in Seneca County, here in Tiffin. So what we do for our foster parents, to celebrate this month, it is all about them. We have the Lions Club donated blankets for our foster shed that we have out in our agency. The Atkins Club donated gift bags to all of our foster parents. So this month we've been taking that out to our foster homes. And we'll be present at the Family Fun Fest. That's coming up in June, and we'll also have a booth at the Seneca County Fair, which is always a big event for us. So we're looking forward to all those events. And also welcoming more families. So if anybody knows, please let us know, and we'll make sure we get applications. So
So you said we're up to 13?
we're up to 13 foster homes.
Okay, we're
Yep.
like.
I want to be
6
at 20.
months
It's always
ago.
my goal to be at 20. I'll go high.
So-
So if we go 25,
great.
I'll take 25.
Yep, perfect. How, like 6 months ago, I mean, how many did we have? 10? Did
We had 10. So at the
Okay.
end of December, we were at 10. So from December to now, we're at 13.
Great.
Yep.
What's the process to become a foster home?
It is a 6-month period, so a minimum of 4 months takes usually about 6 months because it is a long process. You have to go through training, you have to do 20 hours of training, a lot of paper collecting, interviewing, but you do have to have 4 months because we do 1 interview per month with the families. Because that's really just getting to know the family. We really want to have a good feel for your family, so we know what type of child that works best in your family.
Is a home one person or two or more?
It can be
persons?
either one.
Could be either one?
Yep, could be
Okay,
either.
Good.
Yep, absolutely.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Other?
Questions?
No, no.
Okay.
Nope.
Come on, Jen, you got something for us?
Not today.
Do you want to bring them up for a picture?
I think so.
Yes, that'd be great.
So that'd be-
I can
yeah.
have my phone. No. Oh, we have ours. Okay, we could just put that on somebody else's phone and then. We're gonna
I'll take a
have
picture.
Jen, would you like me to take the pictures her phone? Sure.
Man, how are you?
Hey.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Wherever you want to be.
Somebody's gotta say something funny.
Gee, yeah, right.
Okay, couple more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you.
Thank
Good.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Thank you very much. Yep.
Thank you.
Take care, yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Nice job.
thank you.
Thank you. Take a picture.
Chris, how long you been here? For how many years?
Well, altogether, I've been here for 20 years.
Yeah, 30 some years? With
Yeah.
Jen?
14 for me.
He's Lauren. You're the baby.
I'm the baby.
21 in here right now.
Yeah, well, 20 and
What
24.
age is typically?
You settled down?
All ages, 0 to 18.
18.
Very good.
Yep.
Getting ready to age out, graduating, and we have babies,
You what?
so.
Can I ask you 2 quick questions?
Yeah,
before-
sure.
Yes.
One, how much foster families get reimbursed in Seneca County to have, to foster a child? And question 2, what is the difference between foster homes versus foster treatment homes?
So treatment is, we place sometimes the more difficult kids, and they have to have more training too. So that's the difference.
And there's one
More
of
training.
those homes right now in Seneca County?
We have one, yep. So we're trying to get more of a treatment as well. So I would really like to have about 5.
Of
If I could
those.
get the treatment homes, more about 5 homes.
And then how
would be
much,
ideal.
what was the reimbursement for regular foster families?
Reimbursements, so like per diems, for that go to the foster homes? is-
Yeah, they go to the family, correct? to the
So
foster.
local homes is 20
A day, $20
a
a day?
day. And I don't know what the,
Residential is at 30, or treatment?
I don't know what the
35?
could be
Good question. I
35.
didn't know.
Okay, well, I didn't want to,
It's-
sorry.
Yeah, I'm not sure what
Wanna
the
be
treatment
fast.
is, because that
Yeah.
comes from like the tri-county.
Got it, okay.
We're part of that collaborative with.
Yeah, it's part of the
6 other
collaborative.
counties,
Yeah.
so.
And they're a different pay scale too, so it depends on what type of needs they are as well. So that comes into like a whole different bracket.
Got it, got it. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Yeah, I think so. I was thinking the same thing. Okay.
I left that paperwork in.
But I might
Do this
jump
every
down.
time.
Marcia, you're here for the resolution.
Well, I'm just here in case you guys have questions. I don't really need to speak, but just in case you guys have questions.
Because we're going to jump in executive session, I think.
Well, I'm not going to stay.
We'll move you up.
Yep, if you want to go ahead and, yeah, you.
Well, Mircea Handru with the Mental Health Recovery Service Board. I do want to thank our county prosecutor and county auditor working and helping us on this. As you guys noticed, you guys received from our county prosecutor a resolution that I recommend that you guys approve, is to renew our mental health levy for Seneca County. It's a renewal, it's not a new tax or a replacement tax. It is a 10-year levy, 0.7 mil levy. It's a little complicated because when this levy first passed 10 years ago, we were a 3-county district. Today we are a 4-county district, which means our name change. And starting July 1 will be a 5-county district, and our name changes again. So it's a little complicated trying to make sure we get the right language in place, and it will be the right language for the voters this November to vote on. One other thing I want everybody to know, and you guys to know, that every levy is county specific. So money collected in Seneca County stay with Seneca County. We don't take money from this county and spend it in Sandusky County or Wyandotte County. And it's the same thing for the other counties. Every county has their own levy today. Huron has their own, Wyandotte their own, Sandusky their own, and Ottawa actually has 2 levies on their own. So all those funds stay with those specific counties. And I'm really just asking you guys to put the issue in front of the voters and let the voters decide.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it, Presley, real quick, that way she's got to go over. Presley, you want to come up and you got something to go over with us?
Sure, I just had a couple updates on programs. I have lots of stuff here. So I just wanted to remind everyone that we do sampling through our office, manure sampling, forage sampling, soil sampling. I am out of commission for a little bit right now. Normally I would come out and take those samples for you, but we do have probes and sampling kits in our office that you can come and get. And then we'll process those samples and send them off to the lab if anyone comes and drops those off. If you just want to take it, pass it down. We also have the All About Poultry webinar going on for the rest of the year, very similar to my All About Goats webinar. So this is about poultry, similar topics, raising the different kinds of poultry, determining what you might need for your operation, etc. We have a program coming up on June 8th. It's a container gardening workshop. And in this workshop, we're going to talk about the different types of container gardening, raised beds, different types of raised beds, how to pick your container, and then how to pick what you're going to put in the container. And that workshop is free, and during the workshop, participants will actually be creating their own container gardens as well. We have a kids program coming up at Mohawk Library on June 15th. And that program, we will be talking about natives, focusing on native pollinators and native plants that are good in Seneca County, and then we will be making seed paper with those as well. And then on June 22nd, the Master Gardeners and OSU Extension are doing another program at Mohawk Library looking at pollinators and helping kids identify pollinators out in their gardens or landscape and other natural habitats where we might find them. And then I am helping host the Women Agri-Intelligence Conference, partnering with Farm Bureau on that one. I'm also speaking at the conference this year talking about raising livestock, and that is at the end of June in Findlay. And then June 30th at Bliss Memorial Library, I am talking about flower arrangements, all the different types of shapes and creations you can make with your flower arrangements, how to determine what flowers to use based on the shapes that you have, the size of the bloom, etc. And then with that, participants will be making book vases. So we'll be doing a craft with the books, basically turning ordinary books into flower vases. And we will be using artificial flowers for that. But the work that we do can translate to real flowers. August 4th, at Bliss Memorial, I'm going to be talking about the history of Seneca County. So very similar to the presentation I gave here, I think it was last year now. But it's going to be an hour-long presentation. So it's going to go more in depth, a little more show and tell like of a presentation, looking at not only the history of Seneca County agriculture, but also looking at specifically what tools they might have used, what types of equipment they might have used through the years, what they would have grown and what that would have looked like, and looking at some old pictures and stuff of what that would have been like as well. The Master Gardeners are holding a new class starting in October. I'm very excited for this class. This year's class is going to run almost an entire year. So it runs from October of 26 through August of 27. And with the class, there will be monthly classes that the new members would attend to learn about the various kind of sectors of the Master Gardener program: growing fruits, vegetables, herbs, pollinators, native plants, landscaping, turf, grass, all the different aspects of it. We'll be doing a lot of tours, a lot of hands-on education as well. So if you know anyone that's interested, we're accepting applications now. Here you go. The next two books that are coming through, these are the research reports printed by the university. So there's an E+, E Fields, and then E Barnes. So you guys are getting the E+ and the E Fields. I have research in both of those. I did not have research in the E Barnes this year, but I'm hoping to next year.
So you're published?
I am.
Wow.
Published in those books, yes. Some of the research that I've done here in the county. So you guys have that and can see it. I'll be continuing some of the research, and I have new research coming up this year as well that will also be published in those for the 27 books, or the 26 books, I mean. And then the last thing that I wanted to mention is, along with the sampling and testing that we do out of our office, once I am able to again, I do a lot of field walks and pasture walks and walking around people's yards looking for invasive species, helping them plan where they're going to put a permanent pasture, temporary pasture, or gardens, raised beds, helping if they're looking at creating any sort of native habitat or prairie on their property. That is another service that we offer. Again, this is all free out of our office. And then the last thing is specimen identification. So I've already gotten a lot of this, but people can bring in plants or insects or whatever they need identified. We'll get that identified for you, and then help you if it's something that you know you need a certain treatment for or certain care of, or a business to come help with that. We can give you that information as well. Okay, I'm done.
So Presley, I have a
Yes.
question for you. I just thought about, with your presentation, have you thought about maybe at the fair in Merchants Building or something, maybe set up a scroll through your presentation, stuff like that, maybe just put it out there, and or I know at the Niskern Building, they have the glass blowing, maybe once a day you do like an evening thing, I don't know, just something to maybe
Yeah.
get that out
I'll
there,
look
might be
into
something
it, yeah.
to, you might want to check with Bryce or Marissa, because they're kind of in charge of the Niskern Building.
Yeah.
And maybe if you can just set up a TV there, and like
Yeah.
I say, once a day or something, just give a little presentation stuff on that, because you could capture quite a few people
It's
in and out of
It's
the fair
good.
stuff.
Right.
So, yeah, so it's amazing. That was a great presentation you did for us.
Thank you.
So it's good to get out there, especially with the American 250 and stuff. Like
Yep.
that. So perfect. But
Thank
yeah,
you.
might be something to check. If you need help, let us know. We'll
Okay.
work through that. So
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
Nice job. How's your master's?
Good, I graduate in December.
Oh,
I'm
December.
excited. Yes, I will start my research project next week. So I might have to put a trash bag over this to get out in the field and count egg sacks, but yeah, I'm excited.
Very, very good. All right.
Good, so, yeah, so at this time, I'd like to make a motion, it's 10:30 a.m. and we're regular board session. I'd like to make a motion to go into executive session to discuss personnel. And I'd like to invite, in the executive session, along with the three commissioners, and Matt, County Administrator, Nick Summers, Chris Hedgley, and Lynn Love, as well as Lori Bentz, our HR person. Need a motion.
Second?
I need a second.
Yep, second.
Second.
Yep, roll call.
Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes.
Commissioner Bustaker?
Yes.
Commissioner Frankert?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, it's 10:58 a.m., May 26th. We're back from executive session, and we will be taking action later on in a few minutes. So we need a second. Make a motion, we come out.
Yep.
I'll second.
Thank you.
Okay. Roll call.
We're out.
Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes.
Commissioner Bustaker?
Yes.
Commissioner Prankert?
Yes. Okay, yep. All right, so we're gonna get back into commissioner reports.
I can go first.
Okay.
I'll be quick. Last week, had kids in care meeting, meeting with Jobs and Family Services and discussed where they are, mainly because of placement costs, and nothing's majorly changed yet. Placement costs are high, and they're doing what they can to try to help them. Last Wednesday, had
Thank you.
downtown, Heritage Ohio came to the Chandelier and had a quarterly revitalization workshop. Sat through part of that, spoke at that, and then later in the day I did tours around town with Dale DePew. He is a very passionate man. He has done a lot for downtown development. It was actually, I didn't really get to speak too much. He needed a couple of cough drops to keep talking. Get to go around through some of the buildings, the old library, juvenile court building. They're renovating that. That's gonna be unbelievable. It's gonna be really neat.
Oh, no.
And then got to walk through the Kildow building. They're doing renovation there as well. It was nice. It was nice to get to see some of the things that I haven't gotten to see yet downtown. Had a parking lot party on Thursday. Got to judge the costume for the 250th. There was only one that showed, so. But there were plenty of dogs downtown, nobody dressed up. Then we had the parade yesterday, so I'll end it at that.
Very good. Shona, you got?
Yeah, a busy week, actually. Chris and I visited the village of New Rebel. Nice meeting with their EMS report. We visited the village of Bloomville. We had a land bank meeting, had a tourism meeting in Fostoria. Parade was great. Had the opportunity to speak down with the Veterans Program at the end. And last week was EMS week. Glad the three are sitting here. Thank you, Lynn, Nick, and Chris, and of course Autumn. You guys just did a great job cooking and providing food at all the locations and recognizing the providers in the community. So it was kind of neat. We appreciate that. Yeah, that's it.
I was up at Boonville this morning, thinking I was gonna get breakfast
Thought you
again,
were
Nick,
gonna
and
go
there wasn't anybody up there, right? Yeah, it
Once
worked.
again.
That
was great.
So, yeah, that was.
Good grub, wasn't it?
They did a great job on it, yes, yeah, that was definitely,
So,
yep, for sure.
thank
so.
you. Yeah, that's all I have right now.
Okay, very good. Last Tuesday, we was at Land Bank meeting, kind of get some updates from that and kind of, moving forward, forming a committee and stuff to kind of, go through all the, policy and stuff and proceed with that. Thursday, had FEDC meeting, Foster Economic Development, got some updates, Greg gave some updates and stuff, what they're working on out that way. And then Thursday afternoon, we had our first solid waste policy committee meeting. So there's 4 statutory members of that, and basically the statutory members are the president of the board of county commissioners or his designee, the chief executive officer of the municipal corporation having the largest population within the district, member representing townships chosen by the majority of the boards and township trustees within the county, the health commissioner of the district having the largest territory jurisdiction within the county, a member representing industrial, commercial, and institutional generators of solid waste, who is appointed by the members of 1 through 4. Number 6 is a member represent a general interest of citizens who shall have no conflict of interest affiliation with Waste Management Company or with any entity that is a significant generator of solid waste and who is appointed by members in 1 through 4. And number 7, a member representing the public who is appointed by the members in 1 through 4. So on the committee, myself is on there as president. We have Mayor Wilkeson, who is on there representing the largest population within the district. We have Jim Dissel on, who's representing the townships. And then we have Julie Richards, who's on being the health commissioner. And then we appointed the member representing the industrial commercial generator. We have Jeff Turco is appointed to that position. The one representing general interest of citizens is Gwen Stallard. She's currently on our solid waste policy committee. And number 7, representing the public, is Ashley Stahl. So we've put together a policy committee, and so we're gonna start proceeding with some meetings and stuff on that. And that was the first step to proceed with our policy committee. So, yeah.
Nice job, good work.
Yep, so, and then, and Monday, I actually went out to Republic first thing in the morning. They actually had a little memorial ceremony at their the new monument stuff there. It's fantastic. 8:30 and left there, and then went over to the Fountain Cemetery in Fostoria and delivered a speech, and they had a nice presentation there too. So a lot of different ceremonies going on yesterday, for Memorial Day and stuff with it. So brings us up to today.
Yeah, so, for the public, Tom, we are leaving the current solid waste district that we're in, OSS, Ottawa, Sandusky, Seneca, and we will eventually become the Seneca County Solid Waste District. And Commissioner Franker's leading that process, and one of the biggest centerpieces of that is to form a policy committee, which they now have in place. So I like the names on there, and I like where you're at with it. So real quick, just maybe 30 seconds, what are the next 4 or 5 steps to keep this thing moving?
Yeah, so basically we'll have to work, the policy committee has to, we're going to be working with a consultant to be able to put the policy together, which is a manual about that thick, to get all done with it. So it's a
Our
significant
solid waste district
policy and stuff on that. So that's the next step, is to work with them on that policy and procedure. So that's going to be quite a process.
It'll take
Take a little time through that. So we're going to be meeting, more on that as move forward. So yep. And then
Good.
basically the policy committee comes back to us then for basically the policy committee. Basic duties are to prepare and obtain approval of the district solid waste management plan, hire a consultant, basically accept it from staff and any political subdivisions through the process, perform an annual review of the district's progress towards implementing its approved plan, authorize the county commissioners to adopt and enforce the rules, authorize county commissioners to establish facility designations, and levy disposal and generation fees to provide revenue to the district.
So we have to set up a new district before we can break away from the old district. You can't break away and not have a district. So we're working parallel. And Commissioner Franker's working on that. Our 2-year clock is ticking under our MOU with solid waste. We formally requested to leave there, was it November last year?
October.
It was October of last year, so we were in a 2-year period to get this done. And so that's just an update on the public. Yeah, good job, that's exciting.
Yep.
Thank you.
You got that put together. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, very good. All right, how about we got county administrator report?
Yeah, I guess before I get into that, going back to executive session, I have a resolution of the Seneca County Board of Commissioners regarding the termination of employment with Daniel Chase. Look for a motion to approve that, and the resolution will be coming up.
Second.
Roll call?
Commissioner Paradiso,
Yes.
Commissioner Bustecker?
Yes.
Commissioner Franker?
Yes.
County Administrator's Report, we have the sales tax numbers. They're for May, but they're actually would be the sales for the month of March. It's up 1% from the previous year and up 4% from the previous month. So, some encouraging words there. Other than that, I'm in my beginning of my second week, so I've taken in a lot of information and everything's going well so far. And just look forward to continuing to work with everybody and move the county forward.
Thanks.
Very good, thank you.
Good job.
Yeah, thanks for being here. I'm gonna say something. Cheyenne, thank you for all what you've done to help us along the way here. You've done a lot.
Yep, been fantastic to.
You could sit up here if you want to, Cheyenne. You know, you're good, but you keep us straight back there.
And just to add,
Thank you, too.
Cheyenne's been a great help, so I mean, you're not surprised, but
No.
she really
Not
has
at all.
been.
She carries a big stick, so look out.
Right, exactly, right.
I mean, she really does.
All righty, any old business? If not, we'll move into new business, supplemental appropriations.
Yeah, we have 3 supplemental appropriations. The first one's general fund. It's for software license/services. It's for $750. It's a one-time setup fee for cloud migration. Second one is from the EMA Emergency Plan Commission Fund. It's it's what they call a reverse supplemental app. So basically, it was an error or an expense error. And then the third one is the same. It's from EMA. It's for Emergency Plan Commissioner app for contract services, and this also is a reverse sub app. It's for an expense error. So we have those 3 supplemental appropriations.
I'll make a motion, we approve supplemental appropriations as read.
Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes.
Commissioner Bustecker?
Yes.
Commissioner Franker?
Yes. Okay, resolution time.
Yeah, we have a resolution. This is from the County Engineer's Office setting the time, date, and place to receive sealed bids for County Road 5 and County Road 43 pavement resurfacing project -C-2026-1. Like I mentioned, it's requested by the county engineer, and the bid opening will be June 16th, 2026, 10 a.m. here at the Commissioner's Office.
Make the motion.
Second.
Okay, roll call.
Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes.
Commissioner Bustecker?
Yes.
Commissioner Franker?
Yes.
And then we have a resolution authorizing Lauren Bransky, Director of the Seneca County Department of Job and Family Services, to act as the Seneca County Commissioner's designee for approving inter-county adjustments of allocated funds effective July 1st, 2026 through June 30th, 2027. This is something that's been done in the past. It's on a year-to-year basis, so this is just to continue that and to update for the coming year.
So moved.
Second?
Okay, roll call.
Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes.
Commissioner Bustecker?
Yes.
Commissioner Franker?
Yes.
The next resolution, Director Mirchow was here, he kind of explained it. That's declaring necessity for a levy of taxes in excess of the 10 mil limitation pursuant to the Ohio Revised Code Sections 5705.221 and 5705.03. So, like he mentioned when he was here, it's for the mental health and recovery levy. It is a renewal. He mentioned it's for 10 years for 0.7 mils, and this is just to start the process. And this resolution, it was reviewed and revised by the county prosecutor. So we have the revised version here.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second. Roll call.
Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes.
Commissioner Bustecker?
Yes.
Commissioner Franker?
Yes.
The next resolution's authorizing amendment number 3 for the general services agreement with Stantec for the airport. This is to extend it until September 30th, 2026, and it's not to exceed $6,000.
So moved.
Second.
Just a brief explanation. Stantec is the consultant for, the commissioners use Stantec as our airport consultant. And in their basic fee, they provide X services. This is an additional $6,000 on top of that, that will be used for things outside the scope of their normal work, what they're classified to do. So that's what that is. And it's all part of our airport expansion program that we're working on. Okay? Very good. Roll call.
Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes?
Commissioner Bustecker?
Yes.
Commissioner Franker?
Yes. Okay, is there any public comment? Okay, if none, 11:15, meeting adjourned.